I think the first area we're seeing a lot of really interesting investment and build is around AI and intelligent content services. So vendors are both partnering for best of breed with public cloud services as well as specialized vendors, or making their own investments. These next generation OCR, data extraction, optimization of end user experiences. We see public cloud providers actively investing in this area, and more importantly, using training, their algorithms on very large data sets for things like photo recognition or automated tagging, video tagging, or speech for speech-to-text extraction. We also see things like language-to-language translation support of great interest to global businesses to help lower the barrier to participation by employees around the world. Businesses, however, are still looking for cost-effective, more approachable options for things like the fundamental document management use cases, such as categorization of documents at large scale, or identification of sensitive data strings, such as personally identifiable information, automated application of security classification codes, retention codes. These are the areas that have historically contributed to poor user adoption of traditional ECM tools. So these new intelligent content services really help us organize content at scale and remove the burden from our information workers. These tools are increasingly appropriate for subject matter experts to help train the systems on a few dozen samples, not necessarily requiring a whole team of specialized data scientists. The other area of investment we see vendors participating in is this whole shift to various cloud models. So that means everything from multi-tenant software as a service for net new, next generation content platforms, but also models of cloud in the middle. So for example, hosting models where the vendor may offer the services, the content platform back to their customers in a private data center. So organizations have the ability to at least get rid of the overhead and the burden of managing their own infrastructure and still use the applications they're comfortable with in that vendor managed service center. We also see vendors investing in hybrid services, so being able to run an application in cloud, but perhaps use on-premises storage for certain categories of documents. So we're really seeing vendors fulfill a whole set of cloud requirements that their customers are asking about. We're also seeing vendors make investments in things like mobile, extending mobile into content applications. There's a lot of new opportunities ahead of us to help rethink some of these processes. We can streamline them, take advantage of the data that mobile devices themselves bring to the table. Don't just repave kind of old workflows, old paths, but rethink the process from an outside-in perspective. Mobile is actually a pretty untapped opportunity for most content management programs. Businesses are often kind of stuck using old, out-of-date on-premises systems, and those are hard to upgrade or modernize, especially if they've been highly customized. So we see that this move to more modern content platforms, by their definition, should have the design and templating and app development tools to help quickly spin up and deliver those meaningful content management applications to help engage remote or field employees, even serve customers via the app. Right now, our data tells us that only about a third of ECM programs have mobile access, but we do see more organizations looking to use more mobile for content upload, access, or even review into the next year.